Most weight loss videos will show you tiny meals, bland food, and impossible routines. But I'm going to show you what I actually eat. Full meals, real snacks, and fat included. Lots of it. Because I didn't lose 30 pounds by starving myself. And I'm definitely not maintaining it that way either. Want to see how I fuel my body and my purpose? You might be surprised what's on my plate, especially at breakfast. My name's Kay Marie. I am an NLP certified nutrition and business coach, mompreneur, mom of two, and I've lost over 50 pounds twice. Today, I'm going to be sharing with y'all 2 of my what I eat in a day protocols or videos. I normally post these on Instagram, but I wanted to share them here on YouTube so that I could give you more of like an in-depth slowdown of my thought process of putting these meals together, because what I've learned over my weight loss journey and through my nutrition certification is that it's more so the composition of your plate, not necessarily like learning new complicated recipes and weighing everything out, which by the way, you can do. It's just not something that I do personally for my lifestyle as a mom of 2 young kids and running a business and working a 9-to-5. Like, I just do not have the patience or the time or bandwidth to measure out all of my food. And so I had to learn how I was going to be able to change my relationship with food and really release the weight, which is why I talk a lot about the physical, mental, and spiritual side as well, because that really helped me, like make progress in my journey. But yeah, let's get into this like composition of what it is that I typically eat in a day. Now, before we get into this, the first thing that I do want to tell you is that it's going to be really important for you to go to a macro calorie counter or caloric deficit calculator, whatever. I'll find one for y'all and I'll link it in the description box below. But you want to go look and make sure that you have a good understanding of what eating in a caloric deficit looks like for you. So for those of you who may not know, because I really want this video to be for people who are beginners and have a desire to understand the concept of losing weight, because it becomes so much easier when you understand what's behind it versus just taking direction from every health coach, every fitness influencer, every guru, across the social media channels. So a caloric deficit is when you eat less calories than what you are burning. And generally the consensus is if you eat less calories than you burn, then you are going to lose weight. Now, obviously, it's a lot deeper than that, which is why on my channel, I talk about all of the different things that can influence your metabolic health, okay? Because yeah, you could be eating less calories than what you're burning, but if you're stressed, your nervous system is deregulated, and your hormones are out of whack, your gut health is all over the place, you're not losing any weight, sis. Your body is in starvation mode. Your body is trying to hold on to the last scruples it has, okay, in order to function. And so its primary goal at that point is not burning fat. And so your metabolism can very well be slow, even though you're eating in a caloric deficit. And what I've seen from a lot of my clients, because I work with women, specifically women who are very busy, is that they actually tend to forget to eat or skip meals. That influences your fat burn and your ability to lose weight as well, because yeah, you're eating a lot less calories than what you're burning if you're skipping meals and forgetting to eat. But guess what? You could still be in a weight loss plateau. This is why I tell everyone I meet, do a detox. 100% do a detox. If you have not done one in the last 90 days, I do one every 90 days. If you have not done one, click the link in the description. There's a link to my detox protocol. You can grab it. Okay. No pressure, or you can figure it out on your own. It's up to you, but 100% do a detox, because you need to reset your body before you go on a weight loss journey. Or if you're trying to break a weight loss plateau, you need to reset your body. Okay. The great thing about the detox, my detox protocol specifically, is that you are allowed to eat as much as you want. You do not have to cut your portion sizes. You do not have to weigh anything. All you have to do is make sure that you're eating within the parameters of the protocol. But you should actually be eating a lot more on the detox than what you normally eat, which puts your body into a reverse dieting cycle, which allows you to reset your metabolism, get rid of your sugar cravings, all this good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. I started off my morning with some ashwagandha gummies. I actually have the container. I have the container because I kept it because I knew I wanted to do an empties video of like all the health things that I bought in quarter 2 that I actually used it, emptied it, and I can give my review. But this is from the Ashwagandha gummies. I love this brand. This is not sponsored, but these things really work. Okay. If you're a mom, please tap in, come to the front. Ashwagandha is very important. That's 600 milligrams, baby. 600 milligrams. I was on a calm train, okay, all day. And then I have a green smoothie. I don't have a green smoothie because I want to be a part of the green smoothie cult. I literally have green smoothies because they're the easiest thing to make. If you're busy, get you a good personal size blender, blend you up a smoothie in the morning. The cleanup is super easy. You don't have to cook anything. You don't even have to turn on the stove. Like, you don't even have to chop the fruit if you have a good personal blender. Like, you just throw the stuff in there. I have a NutriBullet, by the way, also not sponsored, but NutriBullet, we love you over here. Okay. And then I put in a scoop of Gainful protein powder, which is another one of my empties from quarter 2. But the container's in the kitchen for that one. But Gainful protein powder has a flavorless protein powder that disintegrates very well. It's only 3 ingredients, so it's super clean. Love it. I love clean products. It's super clean. It's flavorless, so you can pretty much put it in anything. Sometimes I want it to be a little bit on the sweeter side, and if I've had a run that morning, I do put in stuff like honey or dates, which I think I'm going to stop using honey. I saw a video the other day about honey, and I knew that honey was bee regurgitation. Like, I knew that, but I don't know. Something about watching the video made me feel weird about eating it. And now I don't know if I want to eat it anymore. But dates is a really good way to get the, like, a little kick of sweetness in. And if you've worked out that morning, like if you've worked out before having that smoothie, you can totally put some extra sweetness in there. I normally do not eat solid foods until noon. That is just to help my body come out of the fasting state a little more gentle. Okay. I treat my body like the princess that she is. So I don't just wake up in the morning and hit her with steak and eggs. Like, that's rude. So at noon on this day, I had a chicken salad. Yum, yum, yum. It was air fryer chicken. So air fryer chicken, tomatoes, shredded cheese, arugula, and ginger dressing. I do a lot of air fryer. I'm busy. I like to just throw stuff in, and then when the timer comes, I come back and get it. I slow cook on the weekends. Okay, so I slow cook on the weekends. I do use my crock pot at night, which you could definitely use your crock pot at night if you want to slow cook your protein. So like if you're going to do like a pulled, I am not a fan of pork, but if you want to do like a slow pot roast or a slow pulled pork, or even if you want to do like a shredded chicken, like that's good to slow cook at night. It doesn't require you to watch it. If you're busy, it's a super easy thing to make, and you could use that protein in all of your meals throughout the week, okay, as you see fit. So it's like meal prep, but like I don't want to say lazy, because it's not about being lazy. It's about being efficient. I like to shop mostly at Aldi and Publix. I love Publix. And they have pre-marinated, like in the pack, it'll be like, this is chicken tinga, this is curry, this is whatever, but it's basically the meat. They've seasoned it and marinated it in the grocery store, wrapped it up, and you can buy it pre-marinated and just let it, put it in your freezer or your refrigerator. And then when you're ready, you take it out and eat it. You don't have to actually season it. So I save a lot of time in that department as well. Let's talk about the salad thing. Iceberg lettuce has no nutritional value. I do not eat anything that has no nutritional value. So that's why I don't eat a lot of processed and packaged foods, because there's no nutritional value. So why am I eating this? What I like to do for my salads is I only eat salads made out of dark leafy greens, arugula, spinach, kale. Those are my 3 main. Those are my girls, my besties. The more you eat of spinach, arugula, and kale, your stomach is going to start to get flat. The weight is going to drop off. You're not going to be hungry all the time. Your hunger's not going to be all over the place. Your sugar cravings are not going to be all over the place. Okay. And a salad is actually going to be filling. So if you're one of those people who's like, I don't know if I could eat a lot of salad because I am not going to get full, your salad's not composed correctly. Because baby, I promise you, if you make that salad with kale, because kale is the thickest of the 3 that I just named. If you make that salad with kale and you throw 2 chicken breasts in that thing, which sounds like a lot, but if you're saying the salad's not keeping you full for, 2 hours, 3 hours, or you feel like you're not satiated, throw some extra protein in there. And last but not least, the ginger dressing. It is important to choose a dressing that is not heavy in sugar and that does not have a lot of carbs or a lot of calories. Now, this is where you and your calorie counter, calorie calculator, whatever that number spit out for you, this is where that starts to come into play. Sauces and drinks. Sauces and drinks is like the black hole for calories. If you are not paying attention to how many calories, how much carbs, and I would even say how much sodium is in your sauces and drinks, you're going to be in trouble. If you're a soda girly, and I've never really been a soda girl, Olipop, Poppy, is that what it's called? Poppy? I think so. Olipop and Poppy, love them. I also like Mio water. So the little Mio containers, I'll put a picture somewhere, but the little Mio waters, you can put, those are 0 calories. The next thing I ate, and so that was at 12. And then my afternoon snack was oranges. I cut up 2 oranges, but I ended up only eating half because my kids ate the other half. So the brand Raw, they make different flavors of electrolytes. They have this watermelon mojito one that is amazing. I promise y'all when I drink it, I'm like, I'm on the beach somewhere. Like, it's so good. So I do that in a mason jar. I love drinking out of mason jars. It's the Southern girl in me. And then I do some fresh lemon and some fresh lime because that kind of adds to like the flavor of I'm drinking a mojito. Now, if you are not a runner, if you're not a cardio girl, electrolytes is a little salty. Okay, it's a little salty, but you get used to it. I think the reason why I like the watermelon mojito flavor so much is that I'm used to when you drink a mojito or a margarita, they put salt around the rim anyways. And so my palate was already accustomed to that salty taste in that context. My last meal of the day for that day was grilled chicken strips and A1 sauce. So I actually did grill this chicken. I have this pan that I really love that has like these grooves in it. It's a pan for the stovetop, but it has the grill lines in it. And so when you, it like gives that same like smoky texture. And there's like, you can get at the grocery store like liquid smoke, browning sauce, like that will literally make your meat taste like it's been on the grill. So I used that in the Grill Marks pan and I grilled up 2 chicken thighs. Okay, so I had 2 chicken thighs here because I needed to get some more protein in. And I did A1 sauce on the side there because although it has some carbs in it, watch out because the sauces in the soda, sauces and drinks. Okay. I had it left in my bank so I could use my nutrition bank so I could eat that. Recapping very quickly, I did the smoothie at 10 a.m. The salad was at 12. Well, the fruit was at 2. The electrolytes was all throughout the day. And the grilled chicken strips I had is probably around 4 or 5 o'clock. I do not eat after 6 p.m. I'm normally in the bed by 8 p.m. unless I'm filming a YouTube video or something like that. But my kids are in the bed at 6:30 at the latest. So I don't eat after that. Okay, I eat when they eat and that's it. So that is all I have for y'all in today's video. Let me know if you want more videos like this. I will continue to post them on Instagram, but I love doing these longer videos where I can kind of sit down and talk with you guys like through the process of like how I compose my meals. But as you can see, most of it is like just staying away from the carbs, but keeping it really simple. I do a lot of mono eating. I do a lot of, I pretty much stick to intermittent fasting, only eating between 12 and 6. Like those little guidelines really keep me in my weight loss zone and my fat loss zone, and they've helped me just really start to build the body of my dreams that I will have for the rest of my life. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, join my email list. It is in the description box below. See y'all later.